Yeah, now.
Hi everybody and welcome to Pajama Story Time. We'll start that again. We lost our connection. Hi, my name is Ellie. I'm a children's librarian at the Merrick Library. And story time. We have a special theme for tonight, which I hope you can see actually.
Camp.
We have camp.
Yeah, it's fine. You can still see.
Okay. So I'm joined by my daughter Nora, who's going to help us sing the first song. You may remember it from another. We're trying to squish ourselves into this. You may remember it from another episode of our story time. It's the Moose and Juice song. So if you do remember it, please sing along with us. Also, first, before I forget, I want to say hi to my special hello to friends. And that includes Thomas and Tracy and Tina and Tiffany. Those folks, and of course to all of my good friends who I am always missing and hope to see one day again soon in the library itself. So our first, we keep going in and out. I'm sorry, I don't really know what to do. Okay. There was a great big moose.
There was a great big moose.
He liked to drink a lot of juice.
He liked to drink a lot of juice.
There was a great big moose.
There was a great big moose.
He liked to drink a lot of juice.
He liked to drink a lot of juice.
Sing it away, oh.
Sing it away,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
oh, yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
oh, yeah.
He drank his juice with, yet he spilled it in his hair.
But he spilled it in his hair.
Drank his juice with care.
But he spilled it in his hair.
Singing away, oh.
Sing it away,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Now there's a sticky moose on the loose. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hi Anthony. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Thank you to Nora, who was cramped behind our fire. So this is actually our craft for tonight. I'll introduce it now, so while you're seeing it. I just took a few of our leftover paper towel rolls, and I've cut out some flame shapes from construction paper, kind of glued it all together. If you were really crafty and thought about it in advance before I glued everything together, you could actually add fairy lights to the logs, which would be really fun. So anyway, one more song and then we'll read our story. So this song involves some sign language. So I'll do the first part 2 times because that's the part with the sign language, and then we'll just sing the last verses for fun. Okay. So C, that's the way it begins. H, I'm the second letter in. I am the third, and C, I'm the 4th letter in that word. Okay, I'm feeling in. E, I'm near the end. O, C, H, I, C, K, E, N. That's the way you spell chicken. Okay, so we'll do that one more time, and then we'll go into the other verses. And we're singing camp songs tonight, in case you're just tuning in. Okay. C, that's the way it begins. H, that's the second letter in. I am the third, and C, I'm the 4th letter in that word. Okay, I'm feeling in. E, I'm near the end. O, C, H, I, C, H, I, C, K, E, N. That's the way you spell chicken. Oh, Rufus, Raphaeus, Johnson, Brown. What you gonna do when your rent comes round? What you gonna say? What you gonna pay? What you gonna do on the judgment day? Oh, you know, I know, rent means dough. Landlord's gonna throw you out in the snow. Oh, Rufus, Raphaeus, Johnson Brown, what you gonna do when the rent comes round? Good job, everybody. Thanks for singing those 2 songs with me. And so tonight, we have a special story. It is called The Teeny Tiny Woman, and it is a ghost story. So perfect for around the campfire, a perfect summertime story. Here we go. So this is The Teeny Tiny Woman, a ghost story, and this version of the story, this pictures and story are by Paul Galdone. Once upon a time, hi Jacob and Chloe. Once upon a time, there was a teeny tiny woman who lived in a teeny tiny house in a teeny tiny village. Now one day, this teeny tiny woman put on her teeny tiny bonnet and stepped out of her teeny tiny house to take a teeny tiny walk. And when the teeny tiny woman had gone a teeny tiny way, she came to a teeny tiny gate. So the teeny tiny woman opened the teeny tiny gate and went into a teeny tiny churchyard. And when the teeny tiny woman had got into the middle of the teeny tiny churchyard, there she is in the churchyard, she saw a teeny tiny bone in front of a teeny tiny grave. And she said, this teeny tiny bone will make some nice teeny tiny soup for my teeny tiny supper. So right there you have to ask yourself, folks, teeny tiny woman, what are you thinking? So the teeny tiny woman put the teeny tiny bone in her pocket and went home to her teeny tiny house. When the teeny tiny woman got back to her teeny tiny house, she was a teeny tiny bit tired. So she went upstairs to her teeny tiny bedroom. Then the teeny tiny woman got into her teeny tiny nightgown and put the teeny tiny bone into a teeny tiny cupboard. And then the teeny tiny woman climbed into her teeny tiny bed and went to sleep. When the teeny tiny woman had been asleep for a teeny tiny bit of time, she was awakened by a teeny tiny voice from the teeny tiny cupboard that said, "Give me back my bone." Well, this made the teeny tiny woman a teeny tiny bit frightened, so she put her head underneath the teeny tiny covers and went back to sleep. When the teeny tiny woman had been asleep for a teeny tiny bit longer, the teeny tiny voice from the teeny tiny cupboard in her teeny tiny bedroom said once again, what do you think they said? That's right. "Give me back my bone." Well, now this made the teeny tiny woman a teeny tiny bit more frightened, so she hid her teeny tiny head a little bit further under her teeny tiny covers. When the teeny tiny woman had been asleep again for a teeny tiny bit time more, the teeny tiny voice from the teeny tiny cupboard said again, a teeny tiny bit louder, "Give me back my bone." Well, this made the teeny tiny woman a teeny tiny bit more frightened. So she stuck her teeny tiny head out of the teeny tiny covers and said in her biggest teeny tiny voice, take it! And after that, she put her teeny tiny head under the covers, and all was quiet. The end. I hope you guys enjoyed that story. We have one more song that we're going to sing for tonight. Was that it's a little bit scary, it's a little bit funny. You got to wonder what someone's doing picking up bones, but there you go. So the last song, as promised in the program description for tonight, is a gross one. And for anybody who's ever been to sleepaway camp, or maybe even day camp, but I've only ever been to sleepaway camp, you know that the food is terrible. So this song is supposed to be a funny, gross song about camp food. So I'm not going to sing it twice because my moms and dads don't want to hear it twice. So it goes like this. Great green globs of greasy, grimy gopher guts, mutilated monkey feet, chopped up little birdie feet, and French fried eyeballs floating in the frying pan. But I forgot my spoon, my rusty spoon. So they gave me a scab sandwich, pus on top, monkey vomit, camel snot, eagle's eyeballs, cotton too. Eat it, Roberta, it's good for you. Like I said, you don't want me to sing that one twice, but it's a pretty funny song. So if you do want to learn it, you can watch the live over again to catch the words. Well, that seems like it was sort of a quick story time. I do hope that you enjoyed it. Please check out our website. We have a lot coming up this summer. We've been doing I'm Going to Kindergarten book club meeting started today. We'll be doing one for first grader, kids going into first graders as well. We have a registered virtual story time for preschool. We continue to do our live stuff on Facebook, so Monday morning, Tuesday evenings, Thursday afternoons. And we're going to start doing some programs in the garden for older children, very limited numbers, for grades 2nd through 6th, with who can understand some of the social distancing stuff, and we'll be doing those throughout July. And it seems like it's going to be a pretty exciting summer, and we have book delivery or curbside pickup, so please put your order in, and that's it for tonight. So it was so good to see everybody. Hello again to Anthony, and hello again to Jacob and Chloe. And in the immortal words of Bowser, we say good night. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must say good night, sweetheart. Good night. Good night, everybody.